Hey Aries, how are you guys doing? Welcome to January 2019. Okay, so two cards have already popped out. We have the Nine of Wands, which the Pisces is dealing with right now. The Nine of Wands is all about recognizing that opportunities are passing you by because you're holding on to one thing so tightly. So as you see with this person, this card, see, the one thing that I notice is his sweatband. He's working so hard to hold on to this one thing that at the root, it's very negative. Like, it may feel comforting and it's the known, it's the familiar, but it's very negative at the root. It's very, very negative. And what this is doing, Aries, it's making you realize that it's time to make a change. And whether or not you're ready for that change, it's coming in. Okay, January 2019 brings in a new change that, Aries, you guys actually created. You put that energy out there. You created this change. What you haven't faced is that you have a new frame of mind about something. There's a new way of thinking that has come in for January 2019 for the Aries. New way of thinking that you guys have just completely grasped and you're now holding on to. It's like this new frame of mind came out of absolutely nowhere, and now you can't shake it. You can't let go of it. That's how you're thinking when it comes to a certain situation, okay? Let's see, lots of cards. Somebody is deceiving you when it comes to the work that you're doing. Somebody is pulling the, well, you might think that, but somebody is pulling the wool over your eyes. You've been working very hard, really overburdened with responsibilities, so you haven't been able to put any energy into recognizing who that is that's deceiving you. Okay, so far, Aries, for January 2019, we have the knowledge that opportunities are passing you by because you're holding on to one energy that's turned very toxic at the root. It's turned because of it being held on to for too long, and that's forcing a change. Okay, forcing a very drastic change into your life, which will then create a new frame of mind about who's deceiving you, how hard you've been working, feeling very pinned down, overwhelmed when it comes to, this is now the third time that I've seen it was under the deck, this young air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and what that young air sign is putting out there, okay? Let's see. Aries. Okay, let's do this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's what your subconscious wants you to know right off the bat. Now let's see what the situation is for January 2019 for the Aries. Greed. Greed, power hoarding, money hoarding, not letting it flow, not allowing things to go out, not letting your power out at all, like very much so holding back on things, very much so not spending, just really saving and hoarding. So unfortunately, Aries, when we save and we hoard, it doesn't allow a flow, right? Like you really have to spend money to make money because you want that circulation, you want that flow of energy. And whether or not, like I've been reading a lot about financial literacy, and a lot of the times they're saying savings first of all, savings when you have debt is pointless. But what they were saying was, instead of saving, you invest. Instead of having a savings account, you invest in a stock or a bond or a share, or something that you're passionate about, or invest in your child's future or something like that. So that's the situation, Aries, for January 2019, is that you're holding on to your power and you're not letting it flow out. And this is stemming from something that you were taught as a child, something that you were taught in your immediate family about money. For instance, my brother is an Aries, and he would always save, and then just buy one big ticket item, where me as a Libra with Mars in my second house, I spend, and it almost seemed like I would get more energy back in because I was constantly putting it out. Whereas my Aries brother, he would wait to buy a big ticket item, and he didn't have as much of a flow of energy. It was more more stagnant. And my mom would always say, look at your brother, Vanessa. He saves and then he has a big ticket item. And I'm like, yeah, but he's not flowing. He's not flowing the energy out. So your parent, home, family admired and they rewarded you for saving and for not allowing that energy out. And they showed you that. And now, unfortunately, because of that, you're not getting a flow in any area because it's so tightly constricted. Obstacle in the aid to this hoarding, this power hoarding, this saving, this retention of financial power is you wanting to take a leap of faith, wanting to take some sort of risk, okay? So this risk taking is the reason why you're saving so much, but this risk taking is the reason why you won't be able to save so much because it takes the risk in order to bring the reward. You know what I mean? Like you can't, like fortune favors the foolish and babies, right? Because they just are always putting out energy. So putting that energy out first will give you the opportunity and the financial means to put out more opportunities for risk taking, okay? Subconsciously, there's a lot of judgment going on. Self-judgment, feelings of insecurity, feelings of doubt, feelings of lack, of poverty. The self-judgment and the judgment that you think you're getting from other people is the reason why you're holding on to your power so tight. Okay, well, people are looking at me this way, that way, so I'm gonna hold on to it tight and then they can't judge me because I have a lot. No. Let it out, and don't judge yourself so much. I know it's so easy to say, but don't allow your self-judgments to play such an important role in your finances. Okay. There's other ways for your judgment to manifest, for your self-judgment to manifest, judging your job. Okay. With that judgment, I'm going to go back to school and improve on my, my education in order to get a new job. Judging your relationships. Okay, this person isn't treating me right, so maybe, they're judging me, so maybe what I need to do is focus more energy on that relationship to make some changes, okay? So self-judgment, use it in the positive way, not in the self-defeating way where it's, well, I suck, so I'm just gonna hold on to my power and not let anybody have it. No, I suck, so I want to make some changes, and that means, buying something that makes me feel good, even if it's just $5 here, or I'm gonna buy somebody a coffee because I feel like they have a lot of judgment toward me, so I'm gonna completely eradicate that. Things like that, put the energy out there. Aries, you're thinking about this earth sign, okay? This female energy earth sign. That's Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This person is very much focused on power, very much focused on money, very much focused on financial literacy, finances, and material wealth. They almost have like a very cocky attitude when it comes to what their knowledge of money, okay? And this person absolutely is affecting your hoarding, okay? Because you're thinking about this person. It could be a maternal figure, a mother figure, or somebody that you look up to when it comes to their finances. And that's why you want to take this risk, you want to take this leap of faith, but you feel like you can't because you don't want to let this person down, okay? You right now, Aries, are not really making many movements. You're at a very delicate spot in your life where you're just kind of chilling. You're not making any sudden movements. You're not taking that leap of faith because things aren't that bad. And because things aren't that bad, you're like, why stir the pot? But you need to stir the pot in order to get the most flavor out, right? Like when you really think of it, like stirring the pot, you're gonna get the most flavor out of it. Nothing's gonna stick and burn to the bottom of the pot, right? So you want that movement because right now you're very much so just in a very suspended state, in a very patient, moderate, suspended state, and you're not allowing that energy to flow, okay? And that's how people see you as well. Friends and family, they very much admire the work that you've been doing. You've been working very hard and they see that and they admire that and they know that you have plans, okay? They know that this year, 2019, you're going to be expressing more of your plans and how you're going to need a lot of people to come together to kind of help you through that because you want to start something new. You want to take that leap of faith. And that's why you've been hoarding so much. So maybe, sharing your blueprint, sharing your plans with your family and friends will help you in the long run. Hope and fear is this young earth sign. So another earth energy. This energy is also about hard work, routine. So to have a hope and a fear of the strength to put into your finances as a key to your salvation, as a key to opening up doors. That's a hope and a fear that you have, okay? So Aries, we have 3 people on the board, okay? 3 people that are affecting your January 2019. We have this female earth sign, female energy, not necessarily a female, but female energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Then we have masculine earth sign, masculine energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Then we have a masculine water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So the outcome of your January 2019 Aries is that you're going to keep thinking about this earth sign, this female earth sign, and that's going to lead to you thinking about this masculine earth sign, which also leads to you creating more with this water sign, okay? So you're power hoarding, you want to take a leap of faith, but you're getting a lot of judgment from these 3 people in particular, and that's what's keeping you up at night. That's what's affected this feeling of uncomfortability, this fear of the unknown. And that's one of the main reasons you're power hoarding. These 3 people, I think that's where you need to start flowing energy to. That's where you need to take the leap of faith. That's where you need to, put energy out. So maybe it's not to actually directly give them money, but maybe do some sort of investment with them, do some sort of, investment on their behalf. But it is time to flow your energy because right now it's too stagnant. And it's creating that uncomfortability. So take that leap of faith and you'll start to see these 3 people supporting you in a major way. And then you can flow energy back to them. Okay, Aries? That's your January 2019. I hope you guys have an amazing new year. Love you guys so much. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share. Really quickly want to let you guys know that I started a new YouTube channel. I'm very excited about it. It's weekly videos that are just spirituality, power, and positivity focused. Not so much focus on the tarot, but pretty much answers questions that you may have. Like for instance, I have 2 videos right now. One is how to calculate your moon and your Venus sign in astrology. One is how to one is a positivity crash course. So 11 daily activities to really start your new year off right, and completely change your frame of mind. And going forward, the weekly videos will be, just more spirituality focused stuff that I like to talk about, your hair and intuition, sex magic, positive relationships, love languages. I'm going to do a video soon on photo readings. That's my next video. I'm going to be doing a video. So like for if you're dating, I'm going to be doing a video on crystal shopping. It's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. So please pop on over there and subscribe so you don't miss out. And if you want a personalized reading, my email address is below, BeyondYourSunSign@gmail.com. I use astrology and numerology in all my readings. Love you guys so much, and I will see you February 2019. Bye, Aries.